Pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. But tonight we've got a preseason matchup as it'll be our visitors taking on our home team. Charles Davis alongside me, and I'm Brandon Gaudin. And folks, the wait is over. Yes, it's just the preseason, but football is back in your living room. And I'm set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And it takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And a look here now at their fourth-year quarterback.
Every time he leads his team out, there's no questioning. He's put the work in to earn his place in the NFL. There's no shortage of stories we've heard throughout his career about the effort he puts in to be in this spot. And that motivates everybody on his team.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Now Foster running left. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's first and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Clayton. From the 37, they work on second and 6.
4 yards on the pickup.
Going up the middle, Foster. And he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Brings up third.
From the gun on third down, Garcia. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll give him a new set of downs.
The 27-yard line.
Now a play fake here on first down. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line.
It's second down.
They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's second down.
Well, on that one, they go with a play fake, CD, but I don't think anybody really was fooled. All eyes were fixated on the quarterback, and they got him to the ground.
And to run this play successfully, you've got to make sure that everyone is doing their part. You actually have to sell this play. You've got to sell the run action. Otherwise, why do you stop at the running back? You just run straight for the quarterback and put him on the ground.
And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line.
First down.
On first down, it's Parks. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Second and 10.
Brings up second and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Garcia. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area, that they want him involved, just as you said. They want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And he'll be tackled right on the 10, well short of the first down.
To number 19. A gain of 9. It's fourth down.
And his kick here is good. And the opening drive of the game yields 3.
And all in all, a pretty decent opening drive, Charles. Pretty balanced. They had the passing game going and the rushing attack, too.
I would think they have to be happy with that start because you get your ground game going, which means your offensive line and your runners are pretty happy, and then you get your aerial attack going as well. So your quarterback and receivers have smiles on their faces. Now both up to speed, awaiting their next possessions for this game. They can't wait to get started again.
So now we'll get a look at the other offensive unit as they come out for their first possession. And they will be led out by their second-year quarterback. Play action. It's Smith. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. They'll fake it. Now Smith. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Ball on the 36 now. Here's a second down and 4.
Brings up second and 4 at the 36-yard line.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36.
No gain on the play. It's now third and 4.
Smith now to throw. That is caught. And he'll go out of bounds. Kevin Stefanski consulted with his guys above, and they've told him throw that challenge flag. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call. So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass. They'll run on first down. Kemp. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. A free safety rolling all the way up to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
How about his ability to trust his eyes and figure out it was not a pass play and go fast towards the line of scrimmage in order to make that tackle.
Now he's going to step up and run. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. A 13-yard touchdown run. And his guys have taken the lead. Not the first time on this drive we saw him take matters into his own hands, and this time he finishes things off with a touchdown run.
You're not going to be happy with me, but I think he took matters into his own feet, didn't he?
No. Davis from the top rope. I like it. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their second drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily now.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. Back to throw. Garcia. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. Third and 2.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up third and 2.
Operating from the gun. Garcia. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the third down play. Gotta say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on third and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
Brings up second and 7.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Now he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Out of the gun, they hand to Foster. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Looking to throw. Garcia. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
A shotgun handoff now. Forrester. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown run. And his guys are going to retake the lead.
2 good drives on their first 2 possessions. Remember, the first wound up in a field goal, but we all know field goals aren't going to cut it in the NFL, so they're not going to be denied here, and they wind up punching this one into the end zone.
For the extra point.
Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7.
Makes the score. Visitors
So that drive in total 8 plays. And it was finished off with a 10-yard touchdown scamper. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their second drive. A good balance attack for that last touchdown drive they had. Now it's time to see if they can do that again.
It really becomes a tale of 2 play callers, doesn't it? The offensive guy, he's in sync. Everything's working pretty well. For the defensive side, that's a tough one because he's prepped all week as well, and he can't get a bead on exactly what they're doing right now. What he needs is one of his guys just to make a big play and disrupt things.
Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And certainly some style points there on the spin. Not a whole lot thereafter, but still a pretty good gain.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 1.
10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports. Second quarter now, and it's our home team with possession as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They go play action here on first down. Wide open receiver complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Good work there. You're going to see on play action, they run an out route with the receiver on the outside and let the tight end work the seam in the area beyond him. A great concept, and it leads to a first down.
Down to about the 32.
He's tackled at the 30.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Foul, roughing the passer, defense.
So the call there, roughing the passer.
Well, the preseason's time for working out the kinks, but sometimes you've got some defenders who are too eager to impress, trying to make this team. And that time we saw one take a shot at the quarterback way too late.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's second down. Now a first carry here for the running back. They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1. Harris. And a penalty flag down as he gets only about a yard. Now let's listen in on the call.
Offense.
The penalty certainly makes things tougher here as they try again. 3rd and goal. Back to throw. Johnson. And he fires one, but incomplete.
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow them to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let them get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up fourth. They had it first and goal. 3 attempts, couldn't get it in, so they settle for 3.
Yeah, the field tends to shrink a little bit the closer you get to the goal line, doesn't it? It doesn't sound right. It sounds a little counterintuitive. But you run out of space to run the deep routes, so they can just sit on the shorter stuff if you're going to throw it. If you want to run it, there's just not as much space. They end up having to take 3 there.
They'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Now this offense comes back out onto the field. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And his throw is going to be incomplete. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. And this one is incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
And it's fielded at the 34. 43 yards on the punt, return of 4. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. Now Johnson operating from the gun. It's a 7-yard gain there that's good enough to move the chains.
And a first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 40.
Looking to throw. Johnson. And he's able to find Miller. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. 36 yards on the play.
1st down and goal to go.
Well, he's certainly trying to earn his way into some more looks in the offense once the regular season heats up. If he continues to make plays like that, I think QB1 will look his way a little more often once the regular season begins.
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and
They'll look to throw again. And he's going to be swallowed up and taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line. They'll wind up losing 3 there on the sack, and that makes things tougher here on 3rd and goal.
When you're this close to the goal line, you've got to expect pressure from the defense, so the ball's got to come out fast. Got to get out of his hands quicker.
Johnson now going to throw on 3rd and goal. And it's caught. Touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown. And his guys are going to take the lead. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Extra point attempt here still to come. He's got it as they go up by a total of 17-10. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up. Well, injury's never good, especially here in the preseason. Hopefully nothing serious. They'll take a look at him, and we'll step aside for a moment. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. They find themselves down 17-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Over the middle, complete. It's Parks.
Now a 2nd and 6.
Number 37. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Now a give right side. Parks. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
On now is the punter, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. Able to avoid him at the 40. It's a 39-yard punt, 8 on the return.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
Now we get a peek at the captain of this offense heading back out there. He's played a pretty clean first half, a touchdown, no interceptions.
Frankly, that's what they expect out of him. They want to see the ball thrown and thrown well, and he's able to do that and put it in the end zone. They'd love to see more of that before this game finishes. But right now, he's got his team in a good spot.
A good spot, maybe looking for touchdown pass number 2 here in the 2nd quarter. Johnson off the play fake. Throw left side complete. That's Murphy. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. First time they've worked up here. Good for 17 and a 1st down.
2nd and short, that's a rundown, so it's definitely a good time to go play action if you're feeling it. And they do so and pick up a 1st down.
Now a 1st down carry for Harris. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
30-yard line. 2 yards on the
Operating from the gun. Johnson. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he's going to get forward for about 5, but that may be coming back. What say you, Mr. Referee? Temporarily out of field goal range now as they come up on a 2nd and long after the holding call. Back to throw. Johnson. This one caught left side by Cooper. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. They got to get to the 23 here on 3rd.
Brings up 3rd down and 7.
Looking to throw. Johnson.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. He's up over 50 yards receiving now in this first half. It's a 1st down. Back to throw. Johnson. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. So now then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal. Harris running straight ahead. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Operating from the gun, Johnson. And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the 1st down marker. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
Looking to throw. Johnson.
Setting up the screen, Harris.
And he will take it in for the touchdown. From 4 yards out. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead.
The defense is doing their best, but they're struggling right now. They'll look for some help from their own offense to keep them in the game.
Point after try forthcoming. lead is up to 14. So that drive goes 8 plays.
Visitors 10.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. And Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 34-yard line.
2nd and 3. Now he'll tuck this and run. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
Result is a first down.
They'll look to throw here on first down. In trouble, and he's taken down. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. They'll set up to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
That's good for a first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock. Here's 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line.
It's 3rd down. 3rd and 13.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And that one too wide and incomplete.
That's well done defensively. They get the pressure they needed on 3rd down. All the receivers are locked up tight, and they force that quarterback to just throw it away.
This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And this is going to be ruled out, I think, just inside the 20. Yes, it will. Side judge calls it at the 19-yard line. And with time running down, they go down to a knee. So halftime straight ahead, and that means we go to Scott Hanson. It is our EA Sports Halftime Report. Scott, take it away.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hanson and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the 3rd quarter as we're ready to kick off the 2nd half. Back out to our commentary team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Scott, thank you very much. We are ready to get started here with the 2nd half. Probably not likely to see many starters in the 2nd half as we get back at it underway in this preseason opener. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the 2nd half. Looking to put a drive together. Starts the drive on the ground. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. It's Cooper. And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd.
Here's Johnson. Off play action. And he's got his man on the out route. And he's brought down. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Looking for a seam, but finding none. We'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Back to throw. Johnson. But he can't get away forever, and down he goes. They get to him for a loss of 4, and it brings up 3rd down on the sand.
Can't give him points for the attempt, but there's just a wave of pressure there. A host of people in the area. Evades a few, but couldn't evade all of them.
Now Johnson from the gun on 3rd down.
He'll try and do this himself.
And he's stopped up short of the first as they tackle him down at about the 36. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up.
Well, you hate to see this before the regular season even begins. Now we'll take a break and come back. More preseason action in a moment.
And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they picked up right where they left off from the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up.
Well, injury's never good, especially here in the preseason. Hopefully nothing serious. They'll take a look at him, and we'll step aside for a moment.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Under pressure, and down he goes. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, this has to count as a great team effort today, but this man, he's been at the center of all of it. Really special day for any defense to have this many sacks in a game, even more so for this player. One of the best individual efforts of the season.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
They'll drop the throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that will be incomplete. They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. They bring their punter out there now as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. A 40-yard punt, 1 yard on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Out comes this offensive unit as they get set to take over here. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 30, right?
Not one that I've ever known.
Now he got away from that first tackler. No idea, but he did, and it winds up with positive yardage.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Johnson now off the play fake.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
3rd and 5.
From the gun on 3rd down, Johnson. And they'll bring him down 1 yard shy after a pickup of 4.
That was a good effort there, trying to do it on his own, but as a defender, you're in a tough spot because you have coverage responsibilities behind you, and if you take off too quick to try and get him down, he might loft it over your head.
So better to track with your man defensively than try to go up and make a stop on the quarterback.
Exactly right. What you're hoping is that your guys in the front 7 can get him down.
Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback.
And now this offense comes back out onto the field. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, It has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
My man, it's been a rough night for that offensive line, and it's only getting rougher. 5 sacks now that they've given up in this contest so far. It feels like the witching hour out here, doesn't it?
Okay, stupid question. What's the witching hour?
Yeah, the witching hour. That's when everything goes haywire late at night.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
A gain of 18 on the play. Results in a first down.
He'll drop to throw.
Quick throw there is incomplete.
It certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down, and I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted.
And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line.
Partner, I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10.
Looking to put a drive together. Johnson throwing to start the drive.
And that nearly the first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Now a handoff up the middle. Cooper. And he's down right around midfield into a gain of 2, maybe 3.
Now a 3rd and 6.
A gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And the punt goes out of bounds, so no chance to bring it back, and they will spot it at the 24-yard line.
And now this offense comes back out onto the field. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
A gain of 11 on the play.
Back to throw now on 1st down. And he's got his man in stride, complete. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
A gain of 9.
2nd down and a little more than a yard here.
At the 43-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride.
Gain of 6.
4 catches now on this drive alone. They can't stop him. It's another 1st down.
It's a gain of 6.
That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Looking to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Reeves.
And a first down. It's a gain of 6. And a first down.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more preseason football on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports, as we're about ready to rock and roll for the 4th and final quarter. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up 1st and goal. They're going to look to throw. His pass caught at the 4. That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal.
Such a tough position to defend near the line, even when you add a 2nd defender, but the big man shrugged off the extra body and made the play call a success.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. A big win there defensively on 2nd and goal. A loss of 7, and it brings up 3rd. He'll look to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown. From 10 yards out. And his guys are able to close that gap just a bit. So a little bit of a letdown there defensively. I mean, look, you're still 2 scores to the good, CD, but things may be a little more uncomfortable than they had hoped.
Yeah, if you kept him out of the end zone there, this game's over. You've locked the door on him. Instead, it's still open a little bit, and they've got a puncher's chance.
Now the extra point try forthcoming. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. A 10-play drive that time.
Visitors 17.
So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away. And he returns this to the 22. This offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's Johnson. From the gun, he'll throw. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So now a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Looking to throw. Johnson. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Johnson's pass.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, 5 out of 9 thus far. This is 3rd and 4.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Back to throw. Johnson. Hard throw. Incomplete.
Intended for number 31.
Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
That'll be a 41-yard punt, just 1 yard on the return. Now a play fake here on first down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there, their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
The fumble on first down now. Here's second down. They'll set up a throw. Now he's going to step up and run. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain.
A gain of 18 on the play. Results in a first down.
Back to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage.
Brings up second.
He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with second and a yard. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
And that drop will cause a little bit of angst for the play caller, because you know they've worked all week game planning and flexing the tight end out and making him a matchup issue for the defense. They had what they wanted, and he drops the ball.
Yeah, just couldn't hang on to the slant. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. The Charles, they're trying to protect this lead late. Those are the types of mistakes they could afford to go without.
About the last thing you want to give them is help in completing a comeback, which is exactly what that penalty does.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Looking left side, he's got it, complete. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag in the backfield. Is this a hold, or did they rough the quarterback? Well, certainly those are the types of mistakes they're trying to avoid as they attempt to protect this lead late in the game.
And let's face it, they're hoping that this one doesn't cost them in a significant way. Yeah, one guy committed a penalty, but now the entire defense has to pay the price and try and rise up and overcome it.
Here's another 1st and goal, but from a little further back this time following the penalty. Now back to throw. And his throw is incomplete. So an incomplete pass a moment ago, and that leads to 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
Back to throw here. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. And now after that sack, we'll pause here a moment because someone was shaken up on that play. Well, you hate to see this before the regular season even begins. We'll take a break and come back. More preseason action in a moment. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. From the left hash, it's a 36-yard attempt. And this one is right through. And this is back down to a 7-point game. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3 and out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Their lead back down to 1 score after the field goal a moment ago, so they'll be looking to string together a few first downs, likely on the ground as they begin 1st and 10. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage.
It's a gain of 8.
He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
49-yard line.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he will find his man on the end route. Complete. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
First and 10.
Up the middle they go. It's Cooper. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be second down. And the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but looks and play.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
Here's a 2nd and 7. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Now defensively here, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Operating from the gun, Johnson. Miller on the catch over the middle. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Now here's whistles and another timeout. That's going to leave him with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. They hand this off to Harris. And he stopped immediately there. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this 4th quarter. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. He's got the hook up to Miller. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. They're facing a critical 3rd down now as they try to hold on to this lead. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And not only will he not get the few inches he needs, he's going to go backwards.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Now Johnson throwing on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The situation for them offensively as follows. Down by 7, under a minute 20 to go. You can't say the preseason isn't interesting. This has been great as they come up 1st and 10. This one complete to his fullback, outer backfield. There he goes up the right sideline. And he's all the way across the 50 before he's finally pushed out of bounds.
A gain of 43 yards.
He'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. He's back to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. They'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. And he'll have a tough time living that one down. It's one thing, Charles, to drop a pass. It's quite another to drop it on 4th down.
And so many teams work on that in terms of locking in on those key downs. You know, you and I both been to practices where we've seen
Hey, third down situation. Big third down alert. Lock in here. Fourth down play. Make sure you're focused just a little bit extra. It didn't pay off in that situation.
Oh, we all just got a heck of a show, partner. This was a close game for a long time. Close at half, close down the stretch. Home team finds a way to get it done, a narrow victory.
Yeah, they finished with a flourish, didn't they? Because there were times where each side looked like they were the better team out there, and the outcome was in doubt for much of this game. Every snap seemingly more important than the previous one. Great effort from the guys visiting, but in the end, how about those guys in their home stadium finding a way to win?
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say good night, everybody.